everybody? It's your boy C-Money back with another video, and today we're talking about Raw reactions. But before we get into Raw, there's just two things I want to say. One, if you didn't see my last video, go check it out. Not only do I talk about how Vince McMahon is back and he could be selling the WWE and stuff, make sure you go check that out in my last video, but also make sure you go check out the ending, because there was a very shocking news. So if you don't want me to, because I'm going to say it right now, so if you want to be surprised and you want to see it happen, then go stop this video, go watch the end of last video, and you'll see what I'm about to say right now. Because guys, this Friday is Friday the 13th. And you know, Jason Voorhees, he has made a few appearances on my channel. He's coming back. And he's going up against the Sheriff C-Money. Jason versus Sheriff C-Money. So yeah, it's gonna be very, very cool, guys. This Friday, it's gonna be two, because Thursday I'm gonna upload like build up to it. So expect a video on Thursday, a short video, basically building it up, and then Friday will be the actual like standoff between Sheriff C-Money and Jason. But I'm not gonna tell you guys anymore because I don't want to give away anything. Make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be great. Friday the 13th, Jason versus Sheriff C-Money. It's going to be great. And I'll make sure I put it, the little thing I made, I'll make sure I'll put it at the end of this video too, just as a reminder. Yeah. And before we get into Raw reactions, I just have to make a couple shout-outs. First, I got to give a shout-out to my man Alex, my boy Jerry, my guy Jerry. Another shout out to my guy Jake Eisenberg. Love him. He can be a little pain sometimes, but I love him. And then lastly, I have to give a shout out to my boy Isaac, who is better at Topgolf than Thomas Ekberg. Sorry, it had to be said. But now let's get into Raw reactions. Yeah. Now, Raw was pretty good, and yeah, a lot of stuff happened on Raw, so we're going to talk about it right now. Again, it's Royal Rumble season, guys. Can't wait. Royal Rumble, baby. So first of all, start off with Kevin Owens coming out, talking about how, you know, he's facing Roman at the Royal Rumble, and I forgot to mention last week, I put like a little caption, saying it because I forgot to actually say it in my last video, SmackDown reactions. This Friday on SmackDown, it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. Yeah, so that's going to be big, yeah. So Kevin Owens talking to them, Baron Corbin and JBL come out, and they're all, you know, it was funny because they were talking, and Kevin Owens was in the corner like this. Like with his face in the turnbuckle just like knocked out, because he was just like, shut up. He's just like, shut up, man. And then Kevin Owens and Baron Corbin end up having a match. Kevin Owens picks up the victory, and then the Bloodline come out. Usos and Solo Sikoa start attacking Kevin, but Kevin fights him off. He fights him off. Then Adam Pearce is talking to the Bloodline. He's like, all right, whoa, sorry. I hit the camera. The Usos have to leave because there's a tag team turmoil going on in the main event of Raw, which we'll talk about. And the winner gets to face the Usos for the tag team championships. Yeah. So the Usos can leave, but Solo Sikoa, he's like, you can't leave, Solo, because you have a match against Dolph Ziggler. So Solo Sikoa has a matchup with Dolph Ziggler. Pretty good match. In the end, Solo Sikoa picks up the victory. Yeah. And then the Usos came out, yeah, even though they were supposed to leave, yeah, they were still there, and they were there after Solo won the match, yeah. Then, Alexa Bliss, because last week, Alexa Bliss, you remember, took out Bianca Belair, and that whole thing with the Bray Wyatt stuff and all that. Now, Alexa Bliss is making a promo saying how she's after Bianca Belair and after that Raw Women's Championship, she's in control and stuff. And like Bray Wyatt, Uncle Howdy doesn't have any control over her or anything. All that. Then another one of those vignettes promos pops up with Uncle Howdy and stuff, and Bray Wyatt, and Uncle Howdy says, like, "Are you in control?" or something like that. And then Uncle Howdy actually came out. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Uncle Howdy actually came out, and, he just stood on the stage just staring at Alexa Bliss, who was on, like, the commentary table, and she was just staring right back at him. Uncle Howdy, yeah. First time on Raw, because he's only been on SmackDown. Uncle Howdy's never been on Raw, so yeah. First time Uncle Howdy on Raw, yeah. Confronting Alexa Bliss, so yeah. Very, very weird. And she said how, Alexa Bliss said how she is in control, Uncle Howdy is not. Yeah. So, yeah. Then Bayley defeats Mia Yim in a one-on-one match. Rhea Ripley confronts Candice LeRae backstage because she's talking about how Johnny Wrestling, I actually have the shirt on right now, Johnny Wrestling, yeah, is, has like a little shoulder injury, so he'll be out for a little bit. Johnny Gargano, who's Candice LeRae's husband, yeah, will be out for like a little bit with like a shoulder injury. And then Rhea Ripley confronts her, and then they end up having a match. Rhea Ripley versus Candice LeRae. Rhea Ripley picks up the victory. Because Candice was talking about the Royal Rumble and how she can win, and Rhea's like, nah, yeah. And then they have a match. Rhea Ripley defeats Candice LeRae, yeah. Then Bobby Lashley's back, baby, because Bobby comes out. Because remember, last week Seth Rollins lost to Austin Theory for the United States Championship. Austin Theory retained. And Seth had like that weird knee injury or something, which, yeah, like we didn't know. Was he really hurt or was he not? I don't know, yeah. But his knee, I think, is like actually hurt, but it's not horrible. Like, it's not 100%, but he said it will be 100% by the Royal Rumble. Yeah, So yeah, it's just like a little knee injury. He can walk on it. It's just, it's just not 100%. It's funny because Austin Theory comes out, blah, 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 blah. Seth comes out in crutches, and then burn it! He throws the one crutch and starts like doing like the guitar on the other one. Yeah, so he can, so it's almost like, yeah, he's faking a little bit. His knee is like actually hurt, but it's not hurt that bad. It's just not 100%. So, yeah, so Seth's just not 100%, but he's still like fine though. It's not like he's horribly like injured. Yeah. And he should be back, Seth should be back. Like, he should be 100% by the Royal Rumble. Yeah. And yeah, oh god, it was just so funny. And then Seth, yes, and Seth can walk on it. He doesn't need the crutch. So that's why it's not that bad, but it's still like it's just not 100%. So then he walks away, and as he's walking back, Bobby Lashley comes out. Because remember, he got fired or suspended for like putting his hands on an official and stuff. Then he's back. And he confronts Austin Theory. He spears Austin Theory, saying that Bobby Lashley's also, because Austin Theory was saying how he's going to be in the Rumble. Seth said how he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. Bobby Lashley also says how he's going to be in the Royal Rumble. Yeah, and he's going, and he'll dominate anyone who tries to stop him. And then MVP, because remember, one thing was that MVP, like, it was weird because the past few weeks, once like Bobby Lashley got fired or suspended, MVP was trying to talk to Adam Pearce about it, and then he was in like the background with Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Because remember, MVP and Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin used to be a part of the Hurt Business. And remember all that? Yeah, the Hurt Business. But then, remember, MVP turned on Bobby and joined up with Omos. Yeah, he joined Omos and turned on Bobby. So, but MVP wants to get the Hurt Business back together because he got Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander in the tag team turmoil that's happening in the main event of Raw. Yeah, he got them into it, and he helped get Bobby reinstated and his suspension lifted. So MVP wants to get the Hurt Business back together, and Bobby's like, yeah, like we're cool, like because remember they used to hate each other because MVP turned on him and joined up Omos. Yeah, so so Bobby's like he's gonna hesitate, but he's like, you know what, MVP, we're cool, like we're cool, but I'm not ready to get like back together and stuff. Yeah. And MVP's like, just think about it. Yeah, so could we see the Hurt Business back together? I don't know. Maybe. And then another promo talking about Cody Rhodes and like his last week they showed. But basically, one thing is that I think a lot of people are also upset because the Royal Rumble poster, here I'll put a picture right here. The Royal Rumble poster for this year has Cody Rhodes on it, as you saw. So people are upset because they feel like that spoils his return. And I mean, yeah, but I mean, we kind of had a feeling that Cody, the American Nightmare, Cody was going to return anyway. We kind of had a feeling, so I mean, yeah, so it kind of spoils it by having him on the poster, but I mean, we kind of knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen, or most likely it's going to happen. And they're also kind of showing it here because last week, it's like this like long like video just about Cody Rhodes' road to recovery and his... So like last week they showed how he came back and stuff, and then this week they showed like the injury at Hell in a Cell and how he fought through it and he had surgery and stuff, and then next week it's going to be something new. Yeah, it's just they're showing all parts of Cody Rhodes' like return and the road to recovery with the... So again, they're basically hinting that Cody Rhodes is coming back soon. Royal Rumble, yeah, most likely anyway. And then, so again, I understand if you're upset because you feel like that gives away that he's going to return, but we kind of knew he was going to return anyway, though, so at least we thought most likely he's going to return, so, I mean, yeah. It's not like... It is kind of given away, but honestly, yeah, I'm fine with it, because I kind of knew he was going to return anyway, so... And then... Bronson Reed is talking to The Miz. Remember, Bronson Reed helped out The Miz to defeat Dexter Lumis in the winner-take-all ladder match. And Miz is like, yeah, we're friends, right? Yeah. And Bronson Reed's like, no, you want my help? Pay me. Yeah. Bronson's like, yeah, no. If you want my help, then you're going to have to pay me. Yeah. Bronson Reed. Then Damage Control attack Michin backstage because Michin confronts Bayley because Bayley sent a message to Becky Lynch, all that, yeah. And then Michin confronted them, and they took her out. Yeah. Then Dominic Mysterio. Oh my God, this was so stupid. Dominic trying to act all tough, like he got out of jail and stuff. Super weird. And he's on Miz TV. They're talking all that. Yeah. It was very, very funny seeing Dominic think he's all tough. Yeah. Then the OC defeat. Judgment Day defeat the OC. Defeat Alpha Academy. Defeat Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, and then defeat the Street Profits in the end. The Judgment Day went clean sweep, and Dominic had to replace Finn Balor in the last match, in the last like tag team turmoil thing because Finn Balor got hurt, so Dominic had to take his spot in the last like match against the Street Profits, and they win. Judgment Day defeated them all. Yeah, and now they're gonna face the Usos for the tag team championships next. That is gonna be sick. I can't wait to see that. Judgment Day and the Usos, Judgment Day and the Bloodline. Yeah, but that's it, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe for more. Stay tuned. Very special video coming out this week, as you know. Jason Sheriff C Money. Stay tuned. C Money's out.
In my eyes, no fear. It's the big man time in the place right here.